We'll guide you through how to record audio on an iPhone. If you find this useful, then consider subscribing and liking the video. For whatever reason you want to record audio, perhaps it's for a podcast or just you wanting to go and record a meeting. It doesn't matter, we're going to guide you through this, so make sure it's this full guide. The app we're going to use actually goes and comes with the iPhone, which is great, so it's free. What you need to do is we need to go and find it. By default, it's going to be in the utilities folder. So come to the second page and find it and open up voice memos. You can always drag down and go and search for it. To get started, head to the bottom and you can go and find the red recording button. You can go and tap there like so. Now you can go and see we're recording. You can go and see the sound waves, so you can go and record what you want. When you're then finished, what you can do is you can go and press the stop button at the bottom like this, and there we have it. So to get started, let's go and name this so we can easily go and reference it again in the future. You can tap on it. Then you can go and name it what you want. I'm going to go and name this GuideRealm Audio. Now what you can do is come to the bottom left here. You've got this little sound wave icon. This will go and open up. What you can do is you can go and start playing it back. Like so. As you can hear there. Now what you can do is we're going to start in the bottom right here. We've got the edit button, so you can tap that there. You can go and increase the playback speed. You may want to go and listen to it back quickly or slower, depending upon the situation. So you can go and increase that like this, press the tick, then we'll go and play it. And it's now much quicker. We can always come back here though, and you can go and set it back to default by dragging it back down to that point. What you can do here is go and switch on studio voice. Then go and press the tick. You're going to go and find, so you can record. The quality is improved a lot. I like having that setting turned on because it really does go and make it sound a lot more crisper and just better than without it. Next, if we come to the bottom left, you've got this icon. So this is going to go and show you a transcript, which is really convenient. So you can go and see what was said there, and you can actually go and select it if you wanted to, and you can then go and copy it somewhere if you needed to as well. Let's just go and turn that off for now. Now what you can do here is if you want to go and add more, you can go and press the plus over to the right, and you can go, and what you can do is you can go and add another track, which is really cool. So you can go and have multiple tracks playing at the same time. For whatever reason, you may want to go and do that. But in this case, I'm not going to, so I'll press the three dots in the top left, and I'm just going to go and press undo. I'll just go and switch back to one like so. Now, what you can do is you can go and replace audio if you want. So for example, let's come near the end. Let's say I messed up the endpoint and I wanted to go and record over that. You can go and press replace at the bottom. And now I'm going to recording audio and it's replacing that old audio, and we can go and continue recording. So for whatever reason you made a mistake, you can go and do that, and we can go and stop it in the bottom right here. Then we can go and stop it like so. So that's how it can go and be done. And what you can then do is you could go and press the tick if you want it in the top right, or if you don't like it, once again, press the three dots in the top left and we can go and press undo. I mean to go and press that again. And it'll then go and undo it, and we'll go and have the original, which is what I want, like that. So it's now back to how it was. The next thing we can do is we can go and start trimming it. So we can go and remove parts we don't want. To do that, come to the top left and you go and find those three dots, which you can tap on, and you want to go and press trim. Now, what you can do here is you can go and say, if you wanted to go and have it start later, you can drag the start point in like so. And then what you could do is go and press trim, and it's only going to go and then include what we've got highlighted here. But you could also go and do the opposite. So what you could do is you could go and select a part by dragging the lines here at the bottom that you don't want. So you can keep tapping and holding them. Let's go and say I didn't want that highlighted part. You can also go and use this top part here as well to go and play it back. When it's selected, you could press delete in the bottom right, and that part will then go and be deleted. And you can go and then play it back. I could drag this to the start. There, like so. Now you can go and see we're recording. You can go and see the sound waves. So you can, when you're done. And so that's it. If you're happy with it, you can then press apply in the top right, and you could go and press the tick in the top right. What you can then do is go and save it as a new recording or save the existing recording. So I could say that's a new recording just to go and keep the original in case we want to go and reference it again. You can see the new one is 10 and the original is 11. So we didn't remove much, but still we did go and remove it. The next thing you can do is, of course, now we're out of the main editing part there, you could go to the bottom right here and delete it if you wanted to. You can actually go and get it back if you want to by going to your recently deleted, but we won't do that for now. What you've also got in the top right here is the 3 dots. You can tap there. At the top, you can go and share it. We'll cover that in a moment. Rename it, of course, go and change the name of it. Edit the recording. So that's where we just were. You can go and remove parts and you can replace parts, add a different track. Lots of different things you can do there. Let's just tap off this. I'll press the tick. You can also come into the options. That's the playback speed and the studio voice. You can go and favorite it so you can easily find it. You can duplicate it and you can go and move it. So when it comes to sharing it, what you can do is go and press share at the top. This then pops up. So you can go and see here there's an audio recording. You can press options just beneath it and you can go and save it as it's rendered or editable. So if you're finished with it, rendered's going to be fine. It's ready to go and share. You may want to go and edit it again, keep it as editable, but if you finish with it, keep it as rendered. Of course, it is an audio file, so you can go and still edit it with tools again in the future. But if you definitely plan on editing it again, make it editable. Now, what you can then do is go and share it with some suggested people here or apps. What I'm going to do though is press view more at the bottom and we can then come down and find save to files. And you can then choose we want to go and save it. I'll just do it on my iPhone. Of course, we already set the name before, so you can then press save and it'll then go and be saved. I'll show you in a moment, but I also wanted to show you there is on the share page, is that you can come down here and you could go and use the audio recorded as a ringtone, which can be cool. So you can go and do that there. So I'll just go and show you the audio file. So we can come into our files. This is a different one. If you press recents, it should go and be one of the most recent ones. We just saved it. You can see it's an M4A file, but otherwise press browse. You may need to press browse again to get back to this main page and find where you saved it. So for me, I put it on my iPhone in locations and here it is. If you put it into a subfolder, you may need to go and look a little further for it, but that's it. You can then tap on it and we can go and play it back as you can hear there. So that is it. Now it's important to note that for some reason, when we switched on the studio setting within voice memo, it doesn't go and save it with the studio sound, which is annoying, but you can still go and listen to it back crisper in the voice memos app. But when you render it, it doesn't keep it. Of course, you can go and share it in the bottom right as well, once again, but we should have already shared that when we had it in the voice memos app. But there we have it. That is how you can go and record audio with your iPhone. If you found this useful and you want to see more guides like this, then please consider subscribing and liking the video.